Even here, they're single laning or zombie trafficking, blindly following each other. It's a form of communication. And how about I show you that form of communication now? Let me see, there we go. See how void of traffic that is? I kind of got a feeling that when the person, Peter, when he fixed his traffic, he didn't know that this was happening until it was too late. And that's why you only got a small glimpse of his repair. Because then I guess possibly in editing it's like, oh damn, there's no traffic back there. Of course it's going to run nice. Because I kind of got a feeling you really can't fix this with Traffic Manager. Because it's not a traffic problem. It's a communication problem. So let me walk you through this. Let me walk you through what I think is going on. And then I'm going to do a quick fix. I'm going to do two different ones. I'm going to show you, yeah, we'll get there. So the problem here, one of the problems here is this building. This building is a harbor, cargo harbor. But it's being used as a distributing center. What I'm saying is this traffic, all the traffic from the highway comes here, right? And eventually, and what they do is they put them on ships and they send all their goods to one of the other 6 cargo harbors. So they're acting as a distributor more than anything else. So traffic is definitely going to back up there because a lot of traffic is using this place to distribute to everywhere else, right? The other issue that's going on, see how this redness, do you see that? You've got traffic that's going down here, getting to this point, and needing to cross all 3 lanes to go down to this street. Well, they don't have enough nodes to do that, so they're lane jumping. So I kind of wonder if lane jumping bothers their GPS some, right? If it causes them confusion. Anyways, what they are showing you here, what is going on here, the reason traffic is avoiding the middle lane is because they're trying to draw your attention to this lane. What they're trying to tell you is they need lane definition here. As a matter of fact, this way out here, look at this, is saying the exact same thing because it's happening in the exact same thing or exact same lane. They're all panicking because of they know that lane is too wishy-washy. Like, if you want to go left or straight, you stay in this lane. If you want to go straight and eventually left, you stay in this lane. They need a bit of definition. The other issue, well, the reason I think that, or the reason I say that, is because when I correct that highway, all this issue is going to go away. They're immediately going to start using all 3 lanes instead of forcing themselves into one. So how am I going to fix this? Well, I tried a vanilla way where, seeing that there was 3 lanes here, I turned this into a one single lane, like a ramp piece, and you had 3 exits. You could either do this, this, or this. It changed nothing. Absolutely nothing. They didn't even want to listen to it. The other issue that they're trying to show you here is that there's far too much volume being expected to use a 3-lane highway. At least that's my take on it. My fix is to change this to a 4-lane highway. Do a little bit of augmentation here. Because you're going to use 4 lanes, you need 4 exits. So we're going to have 2 going forward, 1 going this way, and 1 going that way. Eventually that will fail-ish, because until I fix this little problem, they're going to back up traffic on this lane. And the way I know that is because there's going to be a whole bunch of traffic that's going to come through. Once we get this lane, this traffic moving, well, then there's going to have to be a volume, like a return volume, and it's going to get congested through here with the traffic between the 2. What needs to happen here, I think, is another lane, another exit lane needs to be brought down and connected to this dead end. And instead of them going through this this, whatever, all these hoops to get down to this area, they can just do it simply through here. But to begin, if you have, what is it, mass transit, I think you have access to the 4-lane highway. If you have network extensions, you got the same thing. But I'm going to show you using these, which would be from the DLC. Pause. How doing this is going to change the dynamics of how they use this highway. It's you. And you're gonna soon see how much volume, whoa, is actually depending. Sorry for me jumping around. I'm doing this so that maybe these guys will have an easier time of getting on the highway than these folks here. I'm going to show that as soon as I switch to the 4-lane, they're going to show you how much volume is actually using this road. The vanilla fix to this would be similar to what I've got going here. Look at all the despawning. It's all of a sudden they're all confused. Oh, let's put some speed here. Now what we're looking for is, instead of, oh look at that, they're doing it already. Instead of crowding into that lane, we want them to pop out. Just like that. Immediately they popped out. What they're going to do is they're all going to go into this 3rd lane here, and then whoever needs this lane to do the exit, they'll choose that. The other thing that's going to happen is this traffic out here is going to start bouncing out of that lane and starting to use all 3 lanes. I need a little bit of speed to hurry this along. See, they're no longer in the last lane. Oh, that's a 3-lane. They're choosing different lanes? No. There's more lanes going through. So I'll need to run this for a tiny bit, but you see, traffic moved over to the 3rd lane there. And now the only traffic that's going to go back into that last lane. Whoops. Man. Are any traffic that's dedicated to take the ramp. Same with this. This is now a dedicated ramp. And they're happy with that because now they have 2 lanes going through, which are clearly meant for through traffic. There's definition here. Look at this. Look at how, look, even the ambulances are having fun. The traffic, or the highway, is filling with all the lanes. Even back here, they're starting to like how things are going here too. You see that? This is heavily congested, so it's going to take a bit of time before that gets solved. Now let's look through here. Okay. Look at that. They're no longer in the last lane. These guys still are, but this traffic is no longer in that last lane. They've switched to the middle lane because maybe they're trying to tell me that now the middle lane has a problem. But now this traffic is not jumping to that far lane anymore, is it? They're operating properly. They're sticking to this lane and then eventually merging over. That doesn't mean that this doesn't need attention, because you can see that this needs attention, but I can address that later on. I'm just addressing what's happening here. Now, the one way to get this to run even better than this would be to change that to a 6-lane road. See this? Look, no traffic here. Not at all. It must be because the mods, or maybe have reached a limit, vehicle limit. Oh, there's a truck. But they'll come back out here in gangbusters. It's just for a little while it's going to look like everything's all fixed. But I'll reassure you, I'll play it past that moment and wait for more traffic, because that's why I like playing with traffic. But see, look at this highway. Look how full this highway is. Look how backed up that traffic is. Look, this is starting to back up too. I think now they're still using 2 lanes to go forward. Yeah, I need to fix that. So let me take a moment to fix that. I need a ramp piece. I need to do so much. I need to lower this because this is too high. There we go. I need to break you and move you slightly over. Whoop. What's the matter? What'd I do? There we go. Drop you a tiny bit. Probably too far. Then hook you back into here. There we go. Then bring you up this way. See if we can drop you to 6 meters. 9. Oop. Oh, can I do? I can. That way I can get under the bridge. Just like that. Then change this. Update this to a 2 lane. So, and it won't do it. How about if I... Oh, okay. Let me move you just ever so slightly out of the way. Update you. There we go. Now, because I've done that, we don't have any dedicated lanes. We're missing our dedicated lanes again. So now what I want to do is show you how to do this vanilla style. This will work. Well, I probably have to break that and change this, like divide this. I could leave that. I'd have to leave that as a single lane. So let's do this. Let's update that to 3 lanes. That's 3, that's 4, 5, that's 6. Okay. So now I'm free and clear to change this to a 6 lane. 6 lane that. I know it's not a highway. Yeah, well, for the volume that's traffic that's going to come through here. They're not going to care. The fact that they're going to be able to do all the stuff they want to do and quickly, let's give this some speed. Well, it doesn't really, yeah, there's just so much population. It won't travel any faster than 35%. So now that there's no traffic coming from the highway, see that by the time they get out here, like halfway, they're using all the lanes, getting to their destinations. They're using all 3 lanes of the highway. They have a double lane exit. They're going to love this. They're going to absolutely love this. So let me see, are we going to get more traffic or do we got to wait? Yeah, we're in a holding pattern. How about here? Well, this is all cleaner. This isn't the right intersection, is it? Of course not. That's over here. Well, there's not enough traffic right now. See this single laning here? This is telling me there's situation going, there's something going odd the other way. And it's got something to do with the middle lane. See, I don't see these as traffic jams. I see these as form of communication. Look at the traffic coming back now. Look at how full that is. It's a 6-lane road. Well, okay, it's not fair. There's no traffic going down it. So, are we gonna get traffic? See, 100%. 3 arrows, doesn't matter. Yeah, there's just too much going on. The processor can't handle it. There's no traffic coming. Well, there's a little bit of traffic coming the other way. There's a lot more traffic coming this way. That needs to be remedied. I wonder why the ambulance is looking to change lanes so many times. I mean, traffic is not that thick to begin with. But for a 6 lane, they're using all the lanes, are they not? Right, they certainly are. Just like this 3 lane, they're using all those lanes too. They're separating into lanes. I need to slow this down a little bit so that I can force them to take this exit to go down here instead of using this. All that traffic that was going through here is now going through here. And nobody is jumping to the lane jumping anymore, are they? Or zombie trafficking. Right? Look at the traffic coming down this road. In the second lane, they're avoiding the first lane because there's 2 on-ramps. Oh, they're switching. Okay, well, he proved me wrong. Thank you. First lane, oh, because it's an exit. He entered properly. They're entering properly. Oh, he's jumping around. They should have used the first lane. Their behavior here is because of this, because of that, the straight arrow. But we're starting to pick up the traffic now. So this is going to get more dense. Do we got any highway traffic yet? Oh, here comes the cavalry. Look at this. Okay. So we're going to hang out. Just so you can see. Look at that. That's a good chunk of traffic. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. How far? Nice. That's great. Here we go. Now we can do a proper test of this road. Now I know the 4 lane would have handled it. I should take that kink out. But I just want you to see how well the 6 lane will do the job of a highway. And allow emergency vehicles to have full autonomy of the road.